Time to see if this is working or not. So, back here for the next E3 showcase thing, which is apparently going to be Gearbox and not Devolve Digital. So, and I'm using the IGN feed for the E3 conferences and stuff. Because not everything that's going to be shown through E3 is going to be through their own YouTube pages. Not as far as I know. But yeah, this next one's supposed to be for Gearbox Entertainment, Gearbox Software, whatever you want to go ahead with. But right here, this is just some of the aftermath of the previous Ubisoft showcase. Yeah, stretch. But yeah, it's about 2 minutes until the next showcase. So in which case I'm gonna be copying the link and sharing the shit out of it. Throw this up across Facebook, stuff like that. Especially people who... I don't know why. Among our podcast group, people were expecting Riploid Bill to actually be covering this E3 press conferences. And I'm like, hello? I'm the one over here who's always been doing something every year for E3. So yeah, it's to me it's kind of bullshit that people are assuming that only Bill's going to be doing something because everyone wants to hear only from Bill. There, post it there, post it there. Where's my page? My page, post it here. Post there. Post it, you son of a bitch. And just to shut the people up. Yeah, I'll post it here too, because people won't shut up. Paste. Share. Gaming. Scroll to the bottom. Paste. Share. There you go. Okay. I got the chat going on my cell phone. Let's turn this audio on.
And it has crossplay, which it's 2021. Every game needs to have crossplay as standard. I'm super excited and I cannot wait to learn more. So,
okay.
What did you think of the Ubisoft Forward? Let us know in the chat. I'm Cam Levin B from the Army National Guard, and you can find us both here on
So
Twitch.
it should be starting any time now. Should be is the key word.
Oh, hey there! Summer of Gaming still here because we will never, ever leave you. At least this summer. This
fucking
fall,
Summer
though,
of Gaming.
you are on your own. It's going to be Mad Max out there without us, and good
Okay.
luck. All bets are off. Anyway, the IGN community is a lot more calm than we are.
Okay, what the fuck?
We will check back in with them in a second, but for now, we're going to check out the Ubisoft Forward that we just saw and the Gearbox presentation that's coming up in just a sec. So, Max, thanks for looking handsome. You did really great just now. Good job. Let's go check in with Gearbox and see what they're working on.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need the Gearbox one.
Gearbox University was founded in 1999, just 15 years after this 80s orientation video was made. We offer numerous degrees across a multitude of fields, including sociopathology, supply chain management, and storytelling with a European-sounding accent. Gearbox University comprises 3 unique colleges that will place you on whichever path to success is right for you. At the Knowledge
No.
of Gearbox software. We can shape
There we
you
go.
into the looting, shooting vault hunter you've always believed you could be. At the College of Gearbox Publishing, we offer advanced degrees in Norse mythology, projectile meteorology, or regular meteorology. You can even write your thesis on the deification of gravity. Finally, there's the College of whatever the hell else we're doing, with specialties in badass bunkernomics, history of magic, enlarged vehicle maneuvering, and yes, even Hollywood filmmaking. Did you hear we're making a Borderlands movie? It's true. Let's learn more about all the innovative opportunities you can find at Gearbox University. Dynamic, pioneering, groundbreaking.
What? Oh, Borderlands stuff. It's probably for the Borderlands 3 stuff, if not the newest. What, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, whatever. I don't know, it's a different showcase. Okay, never mind. Gearbox Entertainment. Right. Who's hungry?
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Randy Pitchford, the founder of the Gearbox Entertainment Company and executive producer of the Borderlands franchise and all of the great games that we do at Gearbox. I am right now on the set of the Borderlands motion picture, in development, in production. We're shooting. This is a live soundstage, and I thought, since I'm here, wouldn't it be cool if I walk you around a little bit and show you some of the cool stuff that we're doing? Let me walk you this way. This is a live set. There's guys working on the movie right now in real time. We've been everywhere. We've been in the caves of the Caustic Caverns.
Sup, haters?
We've been
This may or may not.
in the desert, in the sand quarries. We've been in the stone quarries, doing all kinds of amazing stuff. Actually, look, this is. Let me. Hey, Eli, can I grab you for a second?
Yes.
This is Eli Roth, our director.
This guy.
Hey everybody.
This is E3. These
What's
are
up,
our
guys?
gamers. And you got Edgar
I
here.
know. We have so much. He doesn't exist in the game, but he exists in the movie and in real life. It's Edgar Ramirez.
Well, Edgar Ramirez's character Atlas exists hypothetically in the game. We've never met him before in the game or in real life. We're meeting Atlas for the first time in this movie story. I'm so stoked that you're here doing this.
Thank you,
This
man.
is
I'm
gonna
very,
be-
very happy.
This is going to be a blast.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. You know, look, I feel like we're just getting started. The whole point is to entertain people, and this movie that Eli's making, it's unreal.
I mean, we have. I don't want to say what we're filming, but it's lots of blood, lots of guts. It's totally bonkers, but it's also very Borderlands. I have learned how to twirl a Vlad off.
You know what? I think we should. Let me show this.
Yeah, we could show that.
This is,
this is the stunt one. That's
This
a
is
foam one.
this is video game fans will recognize this is the Infinity. It's a Vladoff Infinity, and you've gotten pretty good at twirling.
Well, they have ones that actually, this one is light, so I
Yeah.
could really learn to
Yeah, yeah,
twirl
yeah.
because I don't want to smash a
You're
real
getting
one.
good at that.
But Kate's amazing.
She's
Kate's
got-
like she can side twirl, she can double twirl.
Yeah, photo
She
of
can
her
do the
as
front
Lilith.
twirl.
Yeah,
Isn't it
right.
unbelievable how she's brought Lilith to
Blacked out
life?
image.
I can't wait
Crazy.
for you to see. Like,
Well,
Kate is a god.
I
she's-
saw, everyone thinks of Kate from Blue Jasmine or Carol, all the things she's done. And House of the Apocalypse Walls, I saw how unbelievably funny she was. And I noticed that she brought out the great dramatic acting in Jack Black, and Jack brought out the great comedy in Kate. She was so into it. She wants to really, understand it from the inside out. Like, what are the powers? Where do they come
It's
from?
wild to watch her walk like Lilith. That
Yeah.
blew my mind. She's totally done it.
We want to make a real great science fiction movie. We don't want to just make a great video game adaptation movie. I
Right.
just want it to be a
Well,
great,
that's the key,
a
right?
great sci. You just have to make a great sci-fi movie. Period.
And it's really come to life. So for Borderlands fans who play the video game, if you have people in your lives that you want to introduce to Borderlands but aren't going to play the game with you, this movie's how you do it. You can bring your family, your loved ones.
The
bring
director's
them
not
to the
too
movie.
sure what the
want
fuck.
this
And introduce them to Borderlands.
Yeah,
They're gonna love it.
we want this to be like a gateway drug for the non-Borderlands
Gateway
fans.
drug.
I mean, look, the thing is, the great thing about the game is there's so much to it that you're telling 80 hours of story every time. I mean, people can live in the world, so we have to create a different experience. And the
Yes.
experience has to be thrilling in a different way and exciting. Have all the things that the fans love.
And somewhat
Easily
different
the best
characters.
cast I've ever worked with. But like just a world-class
Can't believe
cast
it.
of actors that all came in just to come in and play, and everyone is so into
Because
their
you
characters.
apparently
Like,
don't
Lucy Ray,
have
Florian's
Handsome
playing
Jack, you
Bree,
have some
Florian
other
is
guy.
killing it.
Ariana is Tiny Tina.
She's
Kevin
doing
is
amazing.
Roland. I mean, Kevin is a man on a mission.
I can't believe
like he's
watching
playing like a
Kevin
full action star.
go full action star. I think he's really going to surprise people. I think Kevin's over there actually, and I know Lisa is trying. Lisa, our
trying to
first
get a
AD,
shot. You go get-
she's
go
okay,
get him.
You go to work.
I'm gonna-
All right, come with me, guys. Come with me. I'm going to see if I can find Ari and one of the producers and Emmy. The R-Odds are legendary. Hey, Ari. Can I interrupt you, man? Guys, this is Emmy and Ari from Arad Productions. Ari Arad has made a whole bunch of awesome movies. You're probably familiar with the Arads from Marvel, right? Because Avi Arad was the founder and the CEO of Marvel Studios, and they created a movie called Spider-Man, and then Iron Man. I believe you're the executive producer.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
You worked on it, and then the X-Men, and then the Avengers, and you know. I think it's gone from there. These are the most successful movies of all time for
I know,
comic
they're
books.
trying to have this be a
And
successful
you-
movie.
The pitch you gave me was, hey, that was cool. We figured it out with comic books. We think that video games are the next frontier of this, and we think Borderlands is the perfect video game. And you were really flattering. And how was I to you? I was kind of a jerk, wasn't I?
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. But you were right.
Now, as
You were
much as
right.
I'd like to
You
see
have
some of this
understand,
behind-the-scenes
we get
stuff
hit up from
for
Hollywood
like
people
the
all
Borderlands
time,
movie
and
that
it's a
they're
different
working
world.
on,
Like what we have to do to make video games.
I don't
is
think
a
it
completely
has to be the
different
only
skill set than
major
what you
thing.
care about in making these incredible films. And I wanted to make sure that if we were going to partner with somebody on the film side, that it
I mean,
was-
I know it probably
was
will
with
be a
people that
long
cared
while
about
until
our
we get a
universe,
trailer
cared about our fans,
for the movie.
and cared about the character,
Especially if they're
and the
still
worlds that we
filming.
created, and was going to actually develop it. Not just, a lot of these guys will collect options and just throw it at studios, just see where they can get business done.
I mean, the way I see it, we probably won't see a trailer for the Borderlands movie for until maybe
I've
what,
been dating for 2 years.
September maybe, if we're lucky.
You remember, we were dating for years. Yes, and but we did a deal, and it's been a long road.
Yeah, but you
we're
know what?
here.
We're here and we're psyched, and it's been worth it. You know, like feels like we used that time pretty well.
I can't believe it.
You know, and we're really proud of where we're at.
It's pretty amazing. So we're more than halfway done with the shooting.
Yeah, well,
They're halfway done
We're
with
about
the shooting.
2/3 of the way done. Oh, look at this.
All right.
We got Eli
So
again.
we have a really funny shot
Oh yeah.
with the trash. We should be shooting it behind the scenes.
I was told that we
Well, I
can't.
don't think we
really-
can give it away, but I think that for him, anyways, for our behind the scenes, we should get it.
Oh. So I'll tell you what, you guys. This is Eli. This is Ari. Oh, don't look that way. You can't. No, this way. Look this way.
Okay.
We can't show. Yes. I don't want to. Okay. So guys, it's going to be an amazing E3. Borderlands the film is going to be absolutely incredible. We've got some cool stuff to show you. I know some of you are interested in seeing more about the new game that we have announced, and learning more from Gearbox Publishing. So you're going to get all that. I wish I could be there in person, but since we're digital, we're going to do it this way. Thank you guys.
Just left the
and
video.
I'll catch you later. Cheers.
Among the many innovative courses offered by Gearbox University, make sure you check out Borderlands Science. By solving the
Science.
puzzles, you can contribute to real-world research
Science.
studying the human gut microbiome. For you freshmen in the audience, here's our leading scientist, Mayim Bialik.
By playing Borderlands 3, you can contribute to real-world scientific research that helps real people. You'll be directly helping our scientists organize and compare this doo-doo.
I'm the conductor of the poop train!
With Borderlands Science,
Right.
you too can be the conductor of the poop train. And while you'll reap in-game rewards when you play, the real reward is knowing that you're making the world a better place. Gearbox University. We're not even charging tuition for this.
Homeworld Remastered Collection?
Homeworld game started in the mid-90s. It would be the first ever truly 3D RTS.
3D access in all directions.
So that was a big deal in, you know, the late 90s.
Homeworld 3 now in production. Okay.
Fate.
What?
It soars on the wind. It rises from the grave.
That logo looked familiar.
It stalks the ocean floor. You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
Okay. Royal Highness Butt Stallion. Yep, this is the... Yep.
Roll for initiative!
Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Early 2022.
Quick question. We're not talking about yet, right?
That is correct.
It's my favorite. Hi, I'm Kayla Belmore, and I'm senior producer on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
So I'm guessing roughly February when it comes out.
So what's really unique about Wonderlands is it's a looter shooter, which is, you know, pretty classic for Gearbox software, but for the first time ever, we're setting it in a brand new fantasy environment. Even though it's inspired by some of the content we've made before with Assault on Dragon's Keep, a fan favorite.
Roll for initiative seconds!
It's a completely standalone plot, new set of characters with some nods to the past, but if you've never played a Borderlands game before, you can absolutely jump right in and enjoy it just as much.
Fire dragons.
So we're absolutely excited to talk about all of our new enemy types. So that is one of our wyvern enemies. You will absolutely be fighting them. They're not your average wyvern. So of course we've got goblins. You definitely can't have a fantasy game without goblins, but again, we like to make them our own. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope that you are as stoked as we are about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Follow us on our social channels to find out the latest and greatest news. Enjoy the rest of the show.
This franchise has been around for so long.
Now back to Homeworld. I think
Here we are
Homeworld has
years
been like
later,
a PC-only
and
game,
we keep
hasn't it?
looking at like, well, Homeworld 3, this has to happen.
Yes, you already showed that.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world.
Grind your ass off.
Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it will be destroyed forever. So take heed. Ahead things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're of little use to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way.
Now that's giant.
And it's time for us to end their path of destruction. Let's show them our might is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla! Can't wait!
Tribes of Midgard. Looks neat. I'm not really interested in it, so.
Hello everyone, my name is Juan Maroda. I'm the creative director at Northville.
Probably more
We're
curious
just
about
under 2
Tiny
months
Tina's
away from
Wonderlands.
finally launching our upcoming 10-player co-op action RPG, Tribes of Midgard, and deliver it to you on July 27th on PS5, PS4, and Steam.
Oh, so it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out
In Tribes
soon.
of Midgard,
Okay.
you play as an Einarjar, a glorious Viking hero that's been returned to Midgard in order to protect the
interesting
seed
to
of
know.
Yggdrasil, the world tree. Every time you start a new run, you would want to go out and explore this new world, gather some resources, fight enemies, and return to your
Take
village
your
in order
resources
to craft
and
better
grind
equipment
like a
and
son of a
tools
bitch.
to help you survive. You can also upgrade and fortify your village, because each night, creatures from hell will emerge from the depth to attack your tree. Make it through the night to go back out to raid enemy camps, dwell in caves, take part in events, go on quests, build anywhere, and of course, loot countless items to gain experience and level up your Viking. We now have 8 classes in the game, each with their own abilities, specificities, and playstyle. As you gain experience, you level up to unlock even more skills, which you can then combine with dozens of runes for over-the-top results. But those nightly creatures aren't even your biggest threat. You must get ready and prepare for your biggest challenge, and I mean biggest challenge to date. Every couple of days, a giant will emerge and walk towards your village with the intent of destroying the seed of Yggdrasil. You must stop it
Yeesh.
and take it down, whatever the cost. Otherwise, it's game over. You can of course
Might as
play
well do a
Tribes of
crossover
Midgard
with Attack on
completely on your
Titans.
own, but we highly recommend that you bring along 9 friends to thrive together. We cannot wait to share more information about this ever-growing epic saga in the weeks to come. In the meantime, you can already pre-order the game right now to earn exclusive items and be among the first to defend Midgard against Ragnarok. Because as they say, Valhalla can wait. Thanks for watching. Sail.
At Gearbox University, it's not all textbooks and calculators. Sometimes we like to kick back and have a little fun. A good sense of humor is of vital importance if you want to succeed in these halls. Here's a list of sensible
beating the hell out
wisecracks
of
you
Claptrap.
might hear
Yep,
when
that's
you're
kinda fun.
exploring our campus. Why did the tribe of Midgard cross the road? To get to the O Thor side. Knock knock. Who is there? The commando. The commando who? I don't know. What are you axing me for? Welcome to the Home World Diner. Our special today is the dessert of carrot. Help! I've God fallen, and I can't get up. Claptrap, Tiny Tina, and Mad Moxie walk into a bar. Wait, I think Moxie owns the bar, so why would she be walking in? She'd already be there. And is Tiny Tina old enough to drink?
Nope.
Maybe it doesn't matter in space. Also, what's the punchline? And how is Claptrap walking in? I want to say he counts as a unicycle. Okay, we'll work on this before we submit to E3.
Yeah.
Gearbox University. Our comedy school is a 2-year degree.
No, technically you need more than 2 years to work on it. Alright, what do we have here?
Macros thinks the war is over. But our fight has just begun.
Godfall. I remember this being announced for the PlayStation 5.
Our duty is to carry the burden of war.
Or just say
So I guess they're finally getting around to having it on a PS4 then. Bunch of creatures, hack and slash.
When death is the end of our fun.
The darkness has breached reality. It is time, my champion.
loot. So you need lots of loot in these games.
We both know how this is going to end.
Time for your madness to end, brother.
I was never just your brother. I am your god.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Dick Hayne, and I'm the Senior Technical Producer at Counterplay Games. First and foremost, on behalf of everyone at CPG and Gearbox alike, I want to thank you for being part of Godfall's journey up until this point. It's crazy to think that Godfall just launched in November of last year. Our developers have been hard at work ever since. In fact, this past February, we launched the massive Primal update, which included new content such as additional rooms in Tower of Trials, Primal gear, Ascension levels, and much, much more. But I'm excited to announce today that on August 10th, we will be launching Godfall on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Not only that, but owning Godfall on the PS4 entitles you to a free PS5 upgrade, and we will support cross-gen play, so PS4 and PS5 users can seamlessly co-op together. And if you've been struggling in the Ascended Tower of Trials, don't worry, we're adding matchmaking. But really, matchmaking and the PS4 edition are just the tip of the iceberg because we are so excited to launch our first ever expansion, which we've entitled Fire and Darkness. Fire and Darkness will take players into the Fire Realm for the first time ever, where they'll be met with new challenges, enemies, bosses, trophies, cosmetics, and so much more.
Save the Fire
But
Realm.
alongside
Battle
Fire and
new
Darkness,
enemies.
We're also releasing a free content update, which we're calling the Lightbringer update. The main
Free
component of the
Lightbringer
Lightbringer
update.
update is a new endgame loop, which we're calling Lightbringer. In Lightbringer, players will fight off the darkness that threatens Aperion and be rewarded with a new loot type, First Loot. First Loot will challenge the player to complete particular objectives in order to lift the curse and awaken them. Basically, if you thought Primal gear was tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. And then, of course, we want to make fashion the forefront of Godfall, so we have added a huge library of cosmetics to both the Lightbringer update and the expansion alike, all of which can be unlocked by simply completing objectives in the game. Thank you so much for your time today. It is an honor to be speaking here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your E3.
There's a really unique tone and vibe and feel to Homeworld that hasn't been emulated since.
Okay.
It's not a prequel. It's not a remaster. It is Homeworld 3. It is the next Homeworld.
In production, we know. You keep saying it. In production, we know.
We're glad you've chosen Gearbox University for your higher education endeavors. As you engage in your academic pursuits, don't forget to try out our extracurricular activities. Show off your shutterbug talents in the photography club. Make lasting connections
Photo
in our
mode.
chapter houses. Or if you're a boring person, you can always try out for the debate team. We also have sporting events, but try not to party too hard at the homecoming game, or you'll end up looking like this. Be sure to follow us on social media, where you'll occasionally find free shift codes, as well as news and announcements about our latest scholastic offerings. Gearbox University, we can shape your future, because thinking for yourself is hard.
Okay, this is a weird ass showcase
Now,
that they're showing
go
off
buy all
here.
our games.
We're back. I hope you guys had an awesome presentation from all the Gearbox games in development and Gearbox publishing products coming. Listen, I'm standing outside Kevin Hart's trailer door. I'm just gonna. You guys want to meet him? I think he wants to meet you guys. Let's see if he opens.
Right.
Hey Kevin, you got a minute? Borderlands fans, meet Kevin Hart.
How you guys doing, man? Pretty pumped up right now to meet you guys. Randy, you should tell him actually how big I am in person. It's a great
Well, I'm
opportunity.
6'3", and
yeah, they can get a good grasp of how much height I put on for this role right now.
dude, you are freaking awesome. Like, you don't understand. Like, you're a freaking action hero.
Thank you, man.
This is
Thank you.
amazing watching you work.
You know
you're
what?
blowing my mind.
I'm going to say I'll one-up you. I'll say it's amazing for me to have the opportunity to portray the character of Roland, of course, who you're very familiar with.
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say,
it's
I thought
your creation.
Roland was a lot
I think the biggest and best
taller
thing is the surprise that you
than
guys
Kevin
are prepared
Hart's
for. 'Cause You got
size.
no idea what I'm doing or how I'm doing or why I'm doing it. You got no idea the level that I came in at. You got no idea how much preparation I decided to put into this particular character in this role. You got no idea. You got no idea. You don't even know what's under this jacket.
OMG! It's metal!
You got no idea. My job is to come in, not only be prepared, but to shock. And I think right now this is what we're doing.
We are doing it. I've seen some pretty, like,
it's intense.
It's no one's ever seen you like this before.
No, I can honestly say, man, Eli is doing such a phenomenal job.
He's
From a
doing.
directing
It's also fun to work with him. Like, he's working his ass off. Well, everyone's working their ass off.
Absolutely. You got an amazing cast. Kate, Jamie, Ariana, myself, Flo, our director, Eli, Jack Black. You put an amazing group of people together. So shouts out to you, your team at Gearbox. Shouts out to Lionsgate, for seeing that this is something that could be phenomenal. Shouts out to the world of Pandora knowers.
Pandora knowers.
Okay, you guys that know and love this world, I promise you, you're going to be in complete awe when you see how real we have made it become from a place of visual. You're going to believe that you're in this place with us. So,
wow, you're making me cry, man.
It's dope,
My eyes are welling
We're
up.
in that place when we play the video
Taking
games.
a minute
So
to introduce yourself to our fans.
No problem. I'm going back in here in the weight room.
I'll see you later.
Got a weight room in here. Just Roland lifts weights in between takes. You'll know why later. Take it easy, man.
Take it easy, Kevin. Thanks, man. Holy crap, you guys! I can't wait for you to see this movie. It won't be long, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're a little bit more than
goes in
halfway
with
done
him.
with production. And but you know what? Back at home at Gearbox, all the great people.
So
that
expect some
created this
behind-the-scenes
universe
stuff
that
later
I'm
on.
here representing on behalf of all the talent at Gearbox. We're hard at work making new stuff. So check this out, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers, everybody.
So is that it as far as this showcase goes? Well, that's odd. Was expecting it to be a lot longer. Lots of guns. What did they say? One of the trailers. Bajillion guns.
Jesus H. Reindeer games, my dude!
Oh boy. Here we go. These are some clips from games that are coming out. Yeah, on top of some other stuff that they're working on. Yeah. Hold on, I might want to cut that in case. Okay. Okay. I guess that's it. Yeah. Alright. So, I don't know what happened with Devolver Digital. So, whatever. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Devolver Digital, if they're going to be having something or not. They were supposed to. So,